Democracy. You give everybody a chance.
98.1
Radio Democracy. Radio Democracy. Radio Democracy. On news, views, and entertainment. Radio Democracy. Radio Democracy. Radio Democracy. On news, views, and entertainment.
Radio Democracy 98.1. We believe in no political party. We have no region. We have no tribe. We believe not in social or class standing. We believe in democracy. We believe in the rule of law. We believe in good governance. We believe in people, our people. We believe in Sierra Leone. Peace.
Radio Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Short length and from now we'll come to you with news and current affairs program. Good morning, Salon Station.
Radio Democracy.
Good morning, Freetown. Good morning, Sierra Leone, and good morning to all we listeners them across the world. Well, now so I go say good morning, welcome to the program. Good morning, Saloon. We come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Today on Monday, August 24, 2026, and we bring the program to you this Monday morning. My name is Usman Kamara.
And Musa Kamara, my name. In such edition of the program, we thought of the DC without a clear goal, you can easily make the wrong choices. We mean, if you know Sabi, Usa you the go, any route go look correct. In such edition of the program, we headline them, the outgoing Commissioner General of the National Revenue Authority, Geneva Bangurasi, during in 3-year term, where he served as Commissioner General of the National Revenue Authority, he be able to improve the country GDP to 3.5%. The Director of External Service at the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Alpha Yaya Masarese, this year the ministry don't support over 21,000 farmers them with fertilizer for do their work. And today inside the program, we go talk to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mohamed Rahman Soare. We go talk about some of the things them we he be able to do na the Ministry of Employment, Labor and Social Security, and waiting na the plan them na the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. We then pick up this BNTM for work. We also go talk to the Executive Director, National Protected Area Authority, Sheikh Ahmed Tunis. We go talk about the rule for preserve national protected area them in the country.
Members say the listen we live on www.democracy.sl and selfie the listen we from a different radio partner them across the country.
You dey listen me live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM na Freetown, Radio Shalom 89.5 na Koinadugu and Falaba District, Radio Malen 88.5, Radio 1J 101.3 na Pujon District, Radio Kolente 90.0 na Cambia, Radio Moi 105.5 na Kailau, Vopad Radio na Watalo, Voice of Sando on 95.7 na Kono District, Voice of Karine na Kamakwe on 98.0, Voice of Masoro na Pujon District, Advocacy Radio na Putloko District, Radio Katbami on 106.7 na Tonko Limba, Art FM on 95.9 na Moyamba District, and Tongo Radio on 107.5 FM.
Program Good Morning Salon, they continue. You can send in your question or comment. Now we ready Democracy WhatsApp number or normal message when at 0779819181 or same way so you can send in your message now ready Democracy Facebook page and YouTube page. The program now Good Morning Salon where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Musa? How your weekend?
The weekend not bad, as you get from my voice, easy. The rain then plenty. And we see last Friday a lot of flooding in different streets in Freetown, and also EDSA continue for this problem in some communities. I don't know how then two issues here at a young place.
Well, I think EDSA the main issue of this weekend, since Wednesday we'll get problem at Kaltike Lane road. Take down the field since Wednesday we recall even Miss SF come on go na then station them for only complain and promising
they listen to the complaint.
Yes, and not to transformer bona just cable. Then people are left even over the weekend. People not able to do nothing. People in business. So EDSA really wonder if serve the people of this country.
EDSA get a customer care line. We then for calling.
I call and say nobody no pick. Even I send message to senior people and nobody no respond. So EDSA do and a big. We no say yes, not to free on the give light, but do and a big people on day for over 5 days without lights. Na Kaltike road, collegiate, stay down to the field. Please do and a big. We no make law slip and that.
Okay. I think also on EDSA front this Minister of Works, is it Minister of Lands by this survey department by Dental Council cable cut almost 1 week now. We expose people to danger where they pass there with Motkadem. I think it's good for EDSA go able come and solve some of them challenge. I think it's good for let them go to check then facilities regularly because of the lot of breeze, rain and flooding. Most of them Tiaki rules and wipe away. The program Good Morning Saloon, they continue. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. We start for look at issues. We go side the outgoing Commissioner General at the National Revenue Authority, Jeneba Bangura, during in 3 years, we serve as Commissioner General, he be improved the GDP to 3.5%. He talk this, we be hand over to the new Commissioner General Abu Kane. We then pick this BNTM for lead this office. Well, for more on this, we join Tioliara Rena.
It is with a profound sense of duty, humility, and gratitude that I present this handing over report to you, Mr.
The outgoing Commissioner General at the National Revenue Authority, NRA, Jeneba Bangura, they hand over 32-page note to the new Commissioner General at NRA, Abu Martin Kane. This be after President Bio replaced Madam Jeneba Bangura with Abu Martin Kane and send Madam Bangura as Deputy Minister at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So after we Parliament don't agree for this approval, NRA be all one handing over ceremony for the Commissioner them. During the handing over ceremony, Jeneba Bangura been present at a 2-page document where talk about all waiting it don't do from where President Bill Pickham for big Commissioner General and National Revenue Authority between 2023 to 2026. The National Revenue Authority, now the government body were responsible for get a couple for government through tax where governments go use for run the country in affairs. And for do this, the outgoing Commissioner General, General Bangura during in 3 years now office, be able double the money where immediate commission they gather for governments.
In 2022, we had about 7 billion. And then we ended 2025 with 18.033 billion. It's about it doubled. The revenue mobilization doubled. Quickly, I will move on to how that revenue mobilization reflected on our GDP growth. So where we went from 7.2 in 2022, that was the year that we did the rebasing. And in 2025, we ended with 10.7 revenue to GDP, which is about a 3.5% increase in GDP.
Even with this big success, the outgoing Commissioner General, Madam Bangura, say inside the 3 years, the Commission been gets plenty challenge them, will make them not be able for do pass so.
So a major challenge we identified during my tenure was the vulnerability of our revenue systems. to manipulation, raising significant integrity concerns. This was most evident with the Asikuda Wars system at customs, which we all know what happened, and there were many lessons learned from there. Another challenge is staff integrity. Related to system vulnerability is the persistent problem of staff integrity, particularly in selected departments where staff interact with taxpayers, importers, and system management. Again, we all know what happened and how we went about resolving that. Smuggling is a big one, managing. So this one, Chair and CG, this one is very important, managing the negative perception of the public.
Wey in serve the talk, the new Commissioner General na NRA, Abu Martin Kane tell thank you to President Bio, wey appoint him for serving at this position, and he also go before and appreciate the work wey Madam Jennifer Bangura do na this institution, and promise say he will improve on the gain them where the former Commissioner General make na this authority.
The primary mandate of the authority is then encourage everybody from bottom to top, from top to bottom, put in your best, give the support you can give from whichever corner you have. I have no protocols, of course. You all know I'm a freestyler. My doors are always open, and I agree to the senior colleagues to equally practice the same way.
Inside this handing over ceremony, plenty staff then at the commission be witness them, including the Deputy Commissioner General 2, Edmond Nuni, where be they serve as Deputy Minister 1 at the Ministry of Energy. For Radio Democracy, me na Theodora Arena the report.
The program Good Morning Saloon, they continue the country from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As we mentioned inside, we headline stories them today. They talk to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mohammed Rahman Swari. We go talk about some of the things them we be able to do. We be serve as Minister of Labour and within the plans for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation as Anuba this office to last week. Good morning and welcome to the program Good Morning Saloon, Mohammed Rahman Swari.
Yes, good morning, Musa. Good morning. Good to be here.
Okay, and also in the program, we go talk to the Executive Director, National Protected Area Authority, Sheikh Ahmed Tunis. We go talk about efforts them for protect the protected area them. Good morning and welcome to the program Good Morning Saloon.
Good morning, Saloon. Good morning, everyone.
We protected area them protect?
So far, we do best.
They can look at this best tool that they do and how it results into protecting the protected areas. Continue for stay with you. They come to you shortly. Come to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mohammed Rahman Swari. The last time we host you now be Minister of Labour, and now we host you as Minister of Foreign Affairs. Congratulations on your appointment.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You don't add over this office now? You don't move up?
No, I don't move on yet because my successor, my very old successor, Mr. Umaru Napoleon Nkrumah, not subscribed to the oath of office yet, and a lawyer. They're very, very conscious of that. They said, look, you don't go through Parliament, can't hand over now. He said, no, His Excellency, we appoint some, not the in country, we appoint World 2, not the in country, for let's subscribe to the oath of office. When that happens, I'll hand over the very next minute.
So you still around Labour or you do Foreign Affairs now?
I still they look after Labour, I do work with them, but I look forward to handing over to the successor very soon. I don't relocate.
Today more now what you be able to do na Labour and what are the plans for the ministry. But I remember one time you been acting the capacity of Foreign Affairs Minister. Is that correct?
Yeah, a couple of times. So in fact, not the very interesting thing that na cabinet where the changes and come on. My very worthy predecessor, Alhaji Timothy Kaba, I tell the presidency is in fact I've been preparing my big brother for this role. I've been mentoring him. That is why anytime I was out of the country, I recommended that he acts in my stead. So yes.
So this have been preparation. This can't you say surprise or this have been preparation behind the back door?
Complete surprise. Very complete surprise. That day, that morning of the announcement, Nasit been the change guards, then get new leadership, that handover ceremony be there. Now they may say go a preside over handover ceremony, and cabinet been there very day. So as accommodate, I go into cabinet. Now cabinet are there, with this list come on, we then say, it don't please His Excellency President Bill for graciously appoint me for serve in the capacity of Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. And I'm grateful. I want to tell God plenty thank you for that opportunity, and to His Excellency, I appreciate this call to service, one more time, and by the special grace of God, I will put my best foot forward.
All right.
Very best foot forward.
Since we're on a kind of government, you don't then a different ministry then from the Ministry of Information, Labour, now Foreign Affairs. But take me through how the journey don't tell like from the Ministry of Information, you move away, you come to Labour, now Foreign Affairs. How the journey don't tell like?
I'm not gonna tell you say it's been a very smooth journey. Again, I want to tell God plenty thank you. I want to extend appreciations to His Excellency for the continuing trust and confidence we get in me. Each of them rules and they don't count their own huge challenges. Transitioning from the campaign in 2018, coming over directly as minister, another one day be minister. You know get book with the read say how to become a minister. The thing there for do. You understand? You know get SOP. So you are trust into that. You get for work with, various stakeholders from, the media, communities, the public service, international organizations, and the global platform. It's tough every inch of the way. You come on information, you can labor, you get for can begin relate to Ukmane now, social justice issues, and the own problems are completely different from what you been solve in labor. So it's been a long journey, but I've enjoyed the ride. Take out huge challenges, but by the special grace of God and the support what I get from His Excellency, I've been able to navigate them every inch of the way.
All right. When you're doing at the Ministry of Information, now you handle all government when it business, when it come to for talk to the media and other things there. And you name it also, and it's Radu. And you move away from that, you can at the Ministry of Labor. You may miss then term then at the Ministry of Information, wherein every single now and then you name me the play all over.
Well, so the Ministry of Information, now my first love in government. Yeah, or I can the government, I can as Minister of Information. So that definitely na role we cherish, and I was there for over 5 unbroken years. In fact, I begin now as spokesperson of the campaign till who come in there. So yes, I can remember the moments there. But fact of the matter, it was good that I moved on the time I moved on. The president moved me on. So my daughter one day look at me, say, Daddy, first we don't do elections, all the wait for outcome. He said, Daddy, I pray that they don't make you Minister of Information again. And I get my money. I said, why? He said, Daddy, look, every morning you get up too early, every day you are busy. He said, look at the veins on your neck. So when the second generation cabinet come on, His Excellency appoint me to a new role, he said, you see, he said, God answered my prayers. You are no Minister of Information anymore. So, Mr. really thinks
Is it turning being a Minister of Information, Nasalo?
Anywhere, I think anywhere not difficult call, particularly if you want to do it with commitment and dedication. It's not a very difficult and challenging role that one day. Particularly, the challenge where the Minister of Information will face now, we may face back then. The one who will come later, much later, then they face more. You see, digitalization don't become so liberalized, AI don't come in, all that's in there. In the 80s, if you are Minister of Information, probably now SLBC no more they talk. And government daily me or something like that. So that was, I'm not to say it'd be easy, but it was more interesting and less challenging. But now, even before you wake up, in my days before I wake up, somebody from some community, they don't set an agenda. Oh, now this don't happen now, this don't happen now. So you get to respond. Yeah, so it was a tough call.
They say difficult for defend African governments.
Governments anywhere are difficult for defend. I think some.
That are the case for Salone too.
Because Naya, I have to say this is from the bottom of my heart. Naya, if you work with somebody like President Bill, we measured they wake up and do midnight tweet, they do something where don't remember the full ramifications. So it's easier that even some other side the way they think. By the time you wake up, someone don't tweet, someone don't send this out. You don't even know, but you have to respond to it. Me don't get that situation they would have.
Right.
So that one the nine the thing where they calm down the situation small bit.
Alright. Two things. Waiting people will remember you for where you mean at the Ministry of Information and the Ministry of Labour.
This interview out very awful. So now the Ministry of Information, I take over first. All my things the Ministry of Information press conference ministry no more. Yeah. By the time I left, I don't reposition that ministry, both in the minds of Sierra Leoneans and in the concrete in our one. We'll be able together with a coalition of willing people that will be ready for work with we repeal the criminal libel law, right? His Excellency have been campaign commitment and for him. So he asked me, so let's go ahead. I got a lot of challenges even in the cabinet initially, but the president family backed me. Yeah, they were able to repeal Part 5. Not so. Apart from now on day, now that ministry they will take out to every community in this country. Every community will get outreach programs that will go out. Now, every community will do that one day. Yeah, for bridging communications gap between government and citizens. Apart from now on day, where you look at of course we get to end of year reviews, we will bring all ministers there, all departments and agencies there for give account of their stewardship to the people of Sierra Leone. The media will cover them. I sure say now one thing I want to look forward to every year with the rotator. Yeah. Now you come to the other bits of the ministry. I made the ministry they blacklisted, right? The World Bank will not pull them. Say they had concerns about probity and accountability following the landing of the fiber. So while coming, I engaged them rigorously. They saw a lot of seriousness. So working with the technical staff in the ministry, we'll be able to get a $50 million grant. Yeah, by 2017-2018, for what we'll do with digital transformation program. So we did that. But quarter that in and we'll be now begin negotiations for let them land a second cable now. We'll be able to land fiber in the remaining districts in the country. We did many things together. So I'm sure if nobody remembers me, this country will remember me for doing that.
But if Salone member you for fiber, you look back to the internet facilities na Salone, we very challenging. Waiting somebody go recall for that fiber day. Say we get fiber but we still get internet challenge.
Well, I'm not a technical person. I think so you get for call the competent people that let them talk to you about that. Yeah. You want to give account of my stewardship. That is not my stewardship. The one where I've been there, where I know where they get technical briefings, but now I don't tell you so much. Yeah.
Let me look at from information you can labor. And when we talk to you just now, you say you still the oversee labor because the post with that point when Umar Napoleon Coman or subscribe to the audits, they don't go through parliament, they don't approve them now. Let we look back to labor during your tenure. How you can describe the Ministry of Labor who you meet and labor who you left?
Well, sadly, now the Ministry of Labor is one of the biggest ministries this government gets. Over time, I really mean over time. I know they talk about now. Governments they don't pay enough attention to them. We even look at the structure of the ministry, or the house of the ministry. It's not one of those stories where you want for write home about. We look at the big building near ONASEF, the factory inspectorate branch division. It's a big edifice, but it don't run down over time. So His Excellency before my predecessor then, Mr. Stimbo and Adekunle, they may start a labor house. We go house the Ministry of Labor. It's a 3-story building. Mr. Kamita Osade, Usa Ebinde, we don't take almost to completion. Yeah, it will be my greatest pleasure for the new minister can use that office. Yeah, they work very hard. I don't introduce them to people that do the work, who don't come to office. So we are doing a kind of soft handing over right now. So at the interface with them now for CC, that building there, at least in your floor, will be habitable in the next 1 month. So that effort is ongoing. Yeah, so Mr. play a role for like get out to outside a day now. But I pay growing tributes to my predecessor there because now they laid the foundation and then conceive the idea and begin go. He asked me what thing they go do me for. I make minimum wage at 800. We don't bring that to 1,200. I made from get independence in 1961. Work permit business. Permit we do it manually. In fact, we know the treat and seriously as a people. For the first time, we don't digitalize them, both residence and work permit processes through cabinet and leader process, through parliament, and through rollout. That is in full force now. And interestingly enough, government now begin get some real returns. I am told as of 3 months ago, government share of the revenue was $2 million. Where come in, the highest I meet was 8 billion. By the end of my second year, we'll be non-collect until like 21 billion. So this is me, this is Ministry of Labor. We have always been the cost center. Yeah, we're trying to turn it around. So at least we'll be able to contribute to revenue generation. Okay. But that's just the beginning. Almost all across the country, we virtually get little or no presence. I said this is unacceptable. The vast majority of people then, they get labor, industrial relations, and other challenges. Then in the provinces or in the remote parts of the country, we get forget presence. So I'm living by a Ministry of Labor, again through courtesy of this contract to sign because I make sure say we make provision for offices for the ministry. Yeah, same for immigration, every place. Na Bo, na Kenema, na Makini, na Poloko, and in fact Konona. Right, so I'm living that by very proudly as well. I met a staff strength of 65 people there. What tell me people, they say, I said, this is unacceptable. We need more people. They say, hey, pa, we don't see, but minister can't try. They're not able. I said, no, I'm different from other ministers. We have to have people to be able to fulfill the broad mandate of the ministry. So I set a lobbying process in place. I lobby with everybody we're concerned. Are they left behind? Currently, we're at the top institute, the boots on the ground right now, 200, and we'll still get more recruitments ongoing. We go concluded in coming days. I'm not talking coming weeks because I'm into the PSC late last week. Yeah, so that's another success. Even the morale of the staff, it's very high now. They now believe in themselves a lot more. You now have a very confident staff, and I can tell you some of them are good professionals. Yeah, they only need strong leadership. They need a reassuring leadership. They need a leadership who get the right vision. Then go support them. Again, we talk about where you can on social security issues. You know, the ministry to supervise the ministry of the NACIT. So we set up the National Social Protection Authority for coordinate all social protection interventions across the country. That's functioning. We also make sure say we don't pass through cabinet a law for set up the informal social security system. Yeah, because the president say majority of people there they live in the informal sector. Yeah, doing various things, Okada riding, you know, small businesses. They don't get any form of social security. Yeah, okay. For example, when we get COVID, we do lockdowns, not so. We get lockdowns, most of you they can work per month, we month done and they give you something. But then one would go drag, you know, you ride Okada or you do small business. When they lock it down, you are not have anything. So the president say we need for reducing the vulnerability, look after them.
Okay.
Because the majority of people that they will do. So that is ready for cabinet. You know, it's
now you go present.
It's unfortunate I am not been able, but the good news is the person will come in, the competent enough, and a lawyer will pass on through. Okay. Again, that very day when they appoint me, the very day when they appoint me, that day they walk come on, I sit handing over. I come back, I pass a cabinet paper for comprehensively review the NACIT Act of 2001.
It look like for the president be ask you consent if I don't say let me over some parts.
Well, so that one that's in the past now.
Okay.
Talk about that.
Now, we they come back to you because before your appointment, just a week before your appointment, I be engage you on one story we interview for follow up. We now oversee travels, and also on the Minister of Foreign Affairs side, we see the ambassador designate to salute U.S. ambassador, say a lot of things them, and also we see U.S. decisions, and we look at salon foreign relations them. All we get for discuss inside the program. Continue for stay with you inside the program. We'll come back to you shortly.
We discuss salon foreign relations to the mayor.
Will they come to you?
No, just make that disclaimer. When you approach me, I was supposed to talk about my stewardship and labor. At the Canada, full package for discuss of foreign relations and other issues. A big.
Will they come back to you shortly?
Yes, okay.
Continue for stay with me inside the program.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue as you reap one of Redline Story. Inside the program this morning, we go talk to the Executive Director for the National Protected Area Authority, Sheikh Ahmed Tunis. Good morning, sir. Welcome to Radio Democracy once more.
Thank you. Good morning.
Since this is your first time since we appoint you for Canada Democracy.
So far, so good. Thank you.
Okay. The mandate of the National Protected Area Authority for manage national parks and reserve, protect wild animal and plant, stop illegal cutting of thick them, keep nature and make sure say nature safe. Well, we can discuss different things them where they happen na the authority this BNTM. Mr. Tunis, what don't they happen in recent times from we take over?
Well, recently, I think we just to do within government ask we for do, and within government we don't plan say we work for be, and within the law say we for do, and within everybody expect we for do. So, reason they why they been create National Protected Area Authority. Basically, you get other institutions to take care of a lot of environmental issues. You get EPA, you get SLMN, you get even Ministry of Environment. But National Protected Area specifically, now for make it take care of places that we government done, I might say, them places that nothing enough for happen there. You know, for build it, you know, for even enter there without consent. You know, for do anything there. And why government do that? Them places are very important places then, for we all for protect we as individuals, we as a group, we as a country. Them places are places and we they help for let we get food. Them places and places and where they help for let we get water. Them places and where they help for let flooding not happen to we. Okay, so government deliberately start with 15 places. Throughout Salona, only 15 places in our protected areas. So we you mandate now for manage that system there. So everybody will benefit from that.
Okay.
So whatever you see what they do are part of that protection.
All right. You just highlight areas we are in using 15 protected areas they will get. For the benefit of listeners, just take me through a few of them.
Okay, you get Western Area Peninsula National Park, you get T.Y. Island, now the south, you get Gola Forest, now the east and the south, you get Kambui, now the east, you get Kangaroo, now the south, Kangaroo east and you get Kangaroo south and Kangaroo north, then you get Otamba Kilimi National Park, you get Luma Park, then you get sanctuaries, you get river estuaries, where it starts from Ya to Bont, about 7 river estuaries.
All right. What are the condition of them protected area at this moment?
So, the idea of protecting place, now for keeper, so certain things could happen. But as humans, some of them places then get a lot of challenges where we as people know they respect the law and we know they respect we national heritage, we they encroach on them places then. So for example, two of the most encroach and devastated places. Now, Western Area Peninsula National Park and Otamba Kilimi National Park. And the third one, I would say, now the river estuaries. 10 places and really, really, really very, very dangerous. And now we as citizens, now we like violate them to the highest.
Okay. When you talk about the issue of protected areas, then you mentioned the Cambo Hills, Nakenema, and recently issued on there around the Cambo Hills, who said and give mining concession to a mining company for mine at this area. Una don't they follow that at all?
Okay. Let me get something also clear. Difference we get to understand. So protected area is like we say Western Area Peninsula National Park. It demarcates a particular zone now in protect, not to the whole Western area protected. So if somebody go gi park na Cambry Hill, that before me camp, I don't specifically know if that place is between the demarcated.
But you're aware of that issue.
Aware of the mining.
You don't follow up,
Yes, we even last night we go old people in Akenima. We then go do timber inside Cambry Hills, inside the protected area. You get Cambry Hill South, you get Cambry Hill North. Okay, part of the north are protected area, all of the south are protected area. So these mining companies go in between. Remember also, in protection, you get line. So when they say government can declare, say, this area protected, some of we rule now for good demarcate exactly which part of this area protected. A lot of people, when they Cambry Hills protected, them, you see that the whole of Cambry Hills. No, it is not all of Cambry Hills.
But who said this mining for take place, that protected area or outside?
I'm not able to determine that by sitting here and say, we don't get back and forth with this mining company, we don't invite them for letting come. As you know, say I just did a 6 month, and I get bigger things in my hand than that one mining company.
But you get partners, them you get EPA, and also you get Minister of the Environment. What you don't gather from them? Because this issue don't drag for almost 2 years, as you say. Unfortunately, you just got 6 months.
EPA.
Yes.
I worked my EPA for 7 years as the director.
So the issue not go new to you.
EPA been very deliberate for delay for give license to that company, not because of protected area status alone, but because of the sensitivity of outside the place stay. But again, when government make decision, and they can may rule not of how can go back, waiting don't last. Oh, let me go correct all of that. It go make waiting I for really do where people then they look up to and able to do. I will waste my time. I mean, Lord be very frank. I will waste my time for a lot of things. So I did investigate that issue, but it did down me lane seriously. The areas na Cambry Hill way are for protect. Usai water they come. Usai can ma get for drink water for the next 30, 40 years. Now me rule for ensure that water stay flowing for the next 30, 40 years. I did concentrate on that. I can assure you that not a part of the area with this mining company there. If not been part of the area with this mining company, they wouldn't have caught all for them done.
All right, Director, you mentioned say last night now the Cambo Hills una all some people in total na almost.
Huh?
You talk say una all some people them last night where they do timber business na Cambo Hills. Almost on the total number of them people there.
Then in a police, the timber about 40 leaves. Then we office because the law allow we for confiscate, not to alter with the Kergona police as evidence. Certain things then they will hold them with the keeper in our office because the law allow we for do that. But the 3 individuals that they're involved in the police, we hope for take them to court and the court decide on them law the way they hold them.
Alright, the issue we don't in ground for long term now get for do with the green belt. Who that it determine for fix green belt or shift a green belt?
Me rule not for shift. Me rule not for me rule not for I would demarcate after Parliament. Don't give me the order. For example, when Parliament say Camry Hills, na protected area, they're not being put coordinates. So me rule now for good demarcate which areas are most important for make. Because remember, we also need forest, for GUI timber, for GUI bush meat, for GUI farms and other things. So really good demarcate areas exactly. Then areas then become totally. So that demarcation I did do. But for shipment, Parliament, I ain't get that power, not to me. It not deal with me jurisdiction. I can advise Parliament, but not to me they do.
Alright, so for Cambo Hills, the green belt still those are it?
If the green belt still there,
yeah,
Cambo Hills?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Nobody no encroach into it.
Always people they encroach, just like Western Area Peninsula. People in the mind, if nobody know do anything, I will be the happiest person. But always people in the encroach, always people in the try to do the wrong thing and then protected area. Remember, as human in this country, a lot of people are lawless. Hey, I don't know why always people talk about when you go arrest somebody, say you don't do, or when you broke somebody in oath. What's in me and you supposed so good really push. Why people then just feel say then they go like inside wetland and go build? Why then feel say them for do that? When clear law say you know for do it. Now 10 places say for concentrate, you know, because it's too much. And if we not do anything about her, trust me, me and you two get fulfilled blunt by as anybody.
The program now Good Morning Saloon, it comes to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You listen to the Executive Director, National Protected Area Authority, we in Sheikh Ahmed. When we come look at different reports then about we protected areas them and what we want to do for improve them. You make mention of the one that we deplete like the Outamba Klimi National Park and other one there. The program Good Morning Saloon they continue. We'll continue the program Good Morning Saloon.
Yeah, school year pardon for don't back power. Oh, that go help me.
Me sister, how you sit down they talk to yourself so?
Me brother, now them picking a school business they mona me.
For say you know you give on Vista Bank back to school without tears when they start August 1, so say October 31, then they give you the compare 3 months salary. When we go pay back small for over 6 months with Lily Team Pantap. No afraid, me sister. You know, it be like the other one day. Now they are the go so.
Look me there, be
Vista Bank. That the bank we come for pool water. That we need comprade yai. If you want for no more, you can go to any Vista Bank branch with near you. Vista Bank. Service, strength, vision. Terms and conditions apply.
For keep you money and for make you business grow?
Well, now the term is so for keep you money with any community bank or financial services association, with them they call FSA, with the all signers alone, because then a good party with good condition, way easy for the ordinary man.
They go guide you fine one, but how for manage your money for change your life and the people them and your community. Maybe say when you keep your money in a bank where they near you not just they keep money for bye but you they help your community for go before.
So waiting you the wait, you be businessman or farmer, betty together, so you act person, teacher or anybody keep your money in any community bank or FSA where they near you and see how your life go better.
Tell me what in the stop nonsense. Now money they stop nonsense.
This not good
Petroleum don't do am again.
How you sabi so? German Petroleum don't come with Kirkland motor oil when a full synthetic oil for petrol and diesel engine. Kirkland they sell pass all the engine oil in America because na quality engine oil.
Kirkland engine oil, it guarantee it dey make engine run fine and beats like na new one. I say Kirkland engine oil they perform wonders for any engine and go make your engine get long life.
Wow! So anytime when you want change your engine oil, go for Kirkland engine oil. When are the best right now na tongue.
You want buy Kirkland full synthetic engine oil?
Go na any German petrol station. They did a number 2 Adelaide Street, Captain Becky Junction, Calabar Tonke Step, and Masafa.
You can buy back to German Petroleum distributor them when na SA Beckley na number 2 Campbell Street and Johnny Paul Tireless na number 62 Sanders Street.
Kirkland engine oil, na high quality.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue. Inside the program we look at another issue. Inside the Director of External Service at the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Alpha Yaya Mansari, say this year the ministry don't support over 21,000 farmer them with fertilizer for doing work. They talk this for interview with the democracy where immediately talk but team them with the Ministry of Agriculture don't put in place for CC farmer them get seed and fertilizer on time. Alpha Yaya Mansari talk more to reporter Adeyemi Jackson inside this interview.
Yes, the division they mobilize farmers for ensure say they get access to input services, and then we know they give direct distribution of input. For far too long, the ministry don't change in whole landscape. Now we do a policy shift. We ensure say everything now they do and through a private sector window. If you go remember. Many years now, you see Freetown when the planting season they come, you building the jam packed. You know, all the farmers in the kaya, now them for collect seeds, now them for collect fertilizer. That's not ideal. So when Minister Parker come, he said no, not to add any do agriculture. Anybody will say get farm if they're in community, and then if we're able to get access to inputs from in community. So we been just for the build now that network because it's not easy. We don't use to distribute seeds from we offices, fertilizer from offices, and now you are changing and doing a tech base where farmer goes to receive a text message with an e-voucher and say go to the agro dealer, let you go collect the seeds, or the agro dealer afterward and don't send the vouchers there, we all go converge at the district office for them to receive una seed. So it's a hard tax, but it's a massive shift where we don't change so much of how we do things now. So we know they give direct now is through our input voucher system, but some case by case basis at the district level we can do direct distribution to farmers.
In other words, you try for say the distribution process of the fertilizer and seeds here, so we don't hand over to a private company.
Yes, so when we say private sector, so what do we do also now for build this level of private sectors? Private sectors were there for machine service. Private sector, you agree with me, say when we run our mechanization scheme, we get machines across all the districts them. Different type of machines them, tractors, power tillers for different level of farmers. And also we get the machines them, but also for build the seed system. We forget people them, agro dealers, seed producers for produce them seeds then they get people also with the trading them seeds then they. So we try for build that capacity there. So farmer then go able make sure say if na Seedtech International, they able go meet Seedtech International and say this community here or this district here we need now this kilograms of seed we need for this year. So they will do business with Seedtech, do business with Sivamia Company Limited, they will do business with Malin. So these are the companies the way
for the fertilizer, which private sector specifically the
big service provider, and we get Mangara where they deal with fertilizer, we get Wigo Enterprise where they deal with fertilizer, you get Tijal Enterprise where they deal with fertilizer. So you get this level of private sectors and where they deal with fertilizer, where different levels of farmers, medium, small scale, they access them for buy fertilizer. Because what we do is because it's business, and while agriculture be business, we get we own what would you do. Every year, government is coming and say let's support this level of farmers.
What's not the policy arrangement between the ministry and that of the private companies and where they handle fertilizer? Is it therefore give them fertilizer so free to the farmers them, or farmers therefore pay for them?
Every year government they get farmers the way they support. So we they subsidize. and then when you subsidize that government, they help them smallholder farmers, and so they pay for them fertilizer then they. But we've been trying to get some balancing between, say, can we come halfway? If we are giving you for 7 bags for 1 hectare, a government can pay for 5 bags. You say buy the 2 bags. But most often the way our farmers are, they're living in remote areas, still challenged, and every year we are graduating to new farmers, so it can be challenging for implement that policy there, even for the rice seeds. We say, okay, can we give this, and then you can contribute this. But largely now all this we as government, they go in full. You have this category, so government get their own farmers where they support, and then you also get now the private sector people. They get other farmers them where they approach their agro dealers.
The ministry can monitor how them private company they distribute fertilizers them, because when you talk to the farmers them out there, one of the concerns them with they raise that one, they not can get fertilizer them on time. 2, sometimes they can ask them for pay for the fertilizer them, and they not can get the money. We can make the plantation not can come out the way that they expect.
Yeah, so I don't totally agree in terms of the time. It's case by case basis. It's a whole logistical plan, for move fertilizer na the field for the farmer then get access to them, because most of the stores then sit inside Freetown, and then we are engaging our private sectors for deploy stores them across the strategic zones across the district. Then farmer then go easily when once they get an e-voucher, then voucher scheme, if it's government supported, then easily get access to them fertilizer. Then they
for this year planting season, how many fertilizer will government support farmers?
So now I can't give you a concrete numbers, but I know we're supporting over 21,000 hectares. Then if you take that by one farmer, we will support around 21,000 farmers just from us. Put all the other data then out together, because say we data we collect as the end of the year. But we get to project the whole we work with. We sit under the ministry. We get the Sierra Leone Reich Industrial Cluster project. They don't provide fertilizer to farmers within Tomabom clusters. You get also the regional rice value chain project. They don't provide fertilizer to farmers them. They link them to the Apex Bank for let them get, because one day the team be very sustainable, because the project in there lasts for long. So we create their linkages and they so let the farmer they know only the wait and rely on government support. So as the planting season don't care, you need to think business, and then you begin move towards the line and they.
That's the Director of External Service at the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Alpha Yaman Sarimi, the explain reporter Adrian Jackson. Also, I say they don't support over 21,000 farmer them with fertilizer for doing work. The program now Good Morning Salon really come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Inside the program we come to other studio guests. We now the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mohamed Rahman Swari. Let's go back to the Ministry of Labour. One thing we Salon people concerned about in recent time get for do with the travel agency them. Where you been Didi? How you left them?
Done a quite a challenging bit. The Migrant Workers Act make provision say for do fair, legal, and dignified recruitment through private recruitment agencies there, where they register with the ministry. Registration requirements and they we for fulfill. Anytime you get, for example, an offer for recruitment any place in the world, the first thing they do now for make sure say you notify the ministry, say I don't get a recruitment offer from Qatar, for example, for 30 Sierra Leoneans for go do Okada riding or for go do whatever. Who receive that request today, would they send them to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or to Toku for let them check if that person they want to recruit, if an authentic person, if an legitimate outfit. Who will get that response there, they can tell the people they now for commence recruitment. We don't do that recruitment, if we can't see the kind of job that we don't recruit for make sure say Sierra Leoneans they now go undertake hazardous jobs, for make sure say the remuneration good, the salary when they get a good, for make sure say the rights then to decent work protected. For example, 8 to 5 working hours, let you not overwork, and all length in the holidays, weekends, all normal break at the. So when you do that, you don't give offer them to the people then. We will also the issue at exit permit. That exit permit and then they allow you for travel through airport, for example. They know say now illegitimate. Yeah. Now that's so hard. They left farm very challenging. I see a lot of desperate moves by some Sierra Leoneans for left the country. Yeah, for various things. Some they include Pekin. Over the period we don't see IOM with the work with them, other partners, then they repatriate a lot of Sierra Leoneans from Mali, from Algeria, from all over the place. You know, so that still remains a challenge. So I want to use this opportunity for continue the same old thing. I mean, we know times are hard, things are challenging, but not so hard no more. It's a global thing. So let's stay now, let's hold what do they do to hand. How are the wonder somebody would they take 30 million, 50 million or more? You invest down for let you go abroad and they go abandon you somewhere. If you invest down into a business, you go able to get returns, we go keep you comfortable.
All right. Almost licensing travel agency them you left.
I can't say on top of my head. But it did my hand over note. I no go remember the hand now.
All right. One of the travel agency the women get issues on for go with people overseas get for do with Malado travel agency.
Yes, I remember.
Wait a minute, the status.
Well, the status was we had we been not taking the necessary steps as I talk now. We report them. After that one day, we follow up with the embassy in Qatar. But guess what? The very people that also the fight for. The ambassador send me tips. I think Malado go tell and say, look, well, Salon government say if we not give you a contract, like we go back. The people now begin to do video. Who don't in fact get ID card. We don't begin that video. Then they send them to me. And then one day I supposed to be witness there. The victim there. And they said okay. So because the very talk said they will come back. Yeah. Who don't they talk to the embassy? One of the guys that were the perpetrator in Qatar, they don't hold on. The Qatari government not actually hold up because the perpetrator criminal ring there.
So this is not the thing. If we the below they criticize Labour Ministry for government of Salone, if the Qatar government don't hold one of the people that we part of this scheme, we include we concern the Malado issue, then when you become here earlier, you say we don't involve the criminal investigations department into the Malado issue.
Yeah.
But since then we not get updates again. What are the latest on that?
Well, maybe in transition now. I can tell you I'm not able to give you every bit of it now. But my predecessor will go inherit as work in progress.
But CID will come in.
That definitely.
What have been the issues?
No, we go present as a day. The letter will issue, the public statement will issue, and some of the facts they will get. So that one they will lodge out there. Yeah. So my predecessor will pick her up from there now and take her to logical conclusion. But what's important now the fact say Sierra Leoneans and for be very careful when they tell them about overseas job offers. But you then say they go give you don't get a letter. You go trust, you go sell land, you go sell property, you say they can't go abroad, you don't see letter, no offer letter. Then you go reaching at the destination day. Then put you in some kind of place and you still gonna come out and issue statements say, we don't reach Qatar. Because now on the basis of what they talk, now they lay other people there. It's very sad. So do ya what they call on UNA 98, the media, civil society, all people that work here for listen. So look, let we educate to people there. Let them stop falling for snake oil sales people there. What they sweet motor there. Yeah? For selling leader and nothing for selling to go there abroad.
In as much as you call on governments on this matter, will I be don't drop this case on Malado issue?
How could it be dropped? No, you cannot drop it. Because it should be work in progress. It just happens not to everything they act in the beginning, now you conclude. Not so. I'll tell you about Bokutin and now I don't start. And other person that my successor get for completer. You know the complete this work.
So the embassy still follow on them people.
Definitely. Definitely.
Now and still on this, we see a letter come up from the government and news they make round now social media that they don't ban Salone people for travel through Guinea airports. And when the government respond, one thing they mention that people where they use Guinea illegally now then they don't stop. As Labour Ministry, will not be anyway aware of their activities and will get input there?
Well, so basically now Labour Ministry now then talk to we get that in there. For labor migration, not a one ministry business. Labor Ministry, they do Ministry of Foreign Affairs, because they get the responsibility for protect Sierra Leoneans abroad, right? So Labor Ministry, they do the recruitment up to the time they go. But once abroad, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs now for make sure they protect it. So yes, when that thing happen, both parties then consult, then discuss, and then bring that in the out, that press statement, And this, they happen because the Ministry of Labor don't put so much pressure, like you said, the Ali to just know Musa, we don't make it so difficult for let people then use we airport for purposes of human trafficking, for suspected for recruitment. We're not clean, we're not neat, we're not dignified, we're not safe, we're not legal, so it don't become so difficult for letting travel through here, because we will ask all the right questions. We work closely with the immigration here, we don't go through training on dictating all ends and then go ask for exit permit following all of that, then go ask for your contract and all ends and because of the ones around, now that make they don't begin fend, then we for go other side. The Guineans too have been alerted. The border posts then they alerted. So when they raise the issue here, so now then category of people then they let them not use the airport again. What still happen was, as a matter of fact, when embassy gets involved immediately, we activate that one day and then send with preliminary reports.
But if you ask another people, the reason why they not use the airport, not because of this, not because of WIDIA.
Well, not other people that they talk about. When they talk about people then, where they travel abroad for the purposes of labor migration.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that they make, because if you don't get exit permit, it will not allow you to travel through here. But then go ask you for your job offer, the job where you go do. All ends in the once you not get out, then they allow you for do. So now that make them not begin changing course. So that means the Ministry of Labor is doing a fantastic job on that front. Yeah. Yes.
All right. Continue for the way to inside the program, Mr. Minister. When we come back, we can look at the condition of workman they really work na different company in a salon, because we see me they do on the spot check today. But we'll come, you can tell more about that. Continue for the way to inside the program. We'll go for a break. When we come, we'll continue for look at more issues.
Cecil, do you know any shop usa I go able get quality laptop or desktop computer for buy? When I go give me wahala like the last one?
Aisha, you see this Dell computer na me hand? It don't pass 8 years from where I begin user. It no one day give me problem. Na Palestino International in shop, na 5 and 6 Gloucester Street, na they are buyer. Not to copyright Palestino they sell, na original. You see this me plasma TV, this Samsung home theater, me standing fan and mobile phone. Every day when you see them, it's like a new one. Then don't pass 8 years na me hand. Palestino don't open Palestino International Computer Shop na 3 Bojon Street Bow. Also you they get all kind computer for buy. For more, just call 076 56 5432 077805898. Palestino International in Computer Shop. All team day for you.
Where vision clear, success easy for get. If you want build a strong career in human rights, health, tech or governance, CREPS na the place for you.
The College of Human Rights, Education and Professional Studies, now the first human rights college na Salone. Don't open admission now. Now number 1 Blackwell Road, PWD roundabout. Get practical training inside top courses like Global Public Health and Cyber Security, Paralegal Studies and Legal Research, Democracy, Good Governance and Rule of Law, Climate Change Management, and ICT and plenty other one them.
All you need na 2 credits or pass na was or any recognized certificate or diploma, plus partial scholarships there for all certificate and diploma applicants. NCTVA don't give partial accreditation to CREPS.
So pick your application form now. Now number 1 Blackwell Road or call the number 076 758 511 or 077 758 511.
CREPS, we dey build leader them and protect the rights of people.
The program Good Morning Saloon, they continue. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We still get the outgoing Minister of Labour and incoming Minister of Foreign Affairs International Cooperation, Mohamed Rahman Soare. We don't talk on issues them. We get for do with Labour the time we been there. As he say, is still they in charge as they wait for Anoba to the incoming minister after we don't take oath of office. And we still get the executive director for the National Protected Area Authority, we na Sheikh Ahmed Tunis. We did the program for talk about we national park and protected areas them. Before we come to Freetown Peninsula, Aberdeen Creek and other one them, when they talk about the protection of parks then, and we don't talk about Cambo Hills, we look at the Outamba Klimi National Park, arguably one of the biggest na Salone. But you mentioned about in status as NPAA. What do you want to know about the status of this park in terms of management and the effectiveness of government leadership?
So, Sierra Leoneans generally, we know keen on what in national park mean. We dey see on a TV, we dey see on other places, and we dey wish na so we park them time. But we know they do the effort for make them park them be within a day na other places. So over the years, we NPA done the one of the issue, a vision no day, a strategic plan no day. What we want to do, how we want to see we park in the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. So what we don't do so far, now for create a strategic plan. Very soon it will be available to the public. We look at all the parks and the advantages, which they really get unique. How we go make them be what we want. You know, for example, if you look at the north, you get 4 beautiful places we can connect. You start from climbing the hills, the mountains at Luma Park, and then you move down, you come to Outamba Klimi, Usai you meet hippo, elephants, and other animals, and you come up from a dense forest to grassland, and go inside another dense forest, and go up and come all the way to Lake Sonfor, you know, and move out to, okay, now hold me on this name, Mayosoro Sanctuary. The idea that for we get a connected place where me and you go come off fruits and say, let me go, oh, I want really hike, now a remote place. And then I want to see beautiful scenery or some animals. Then we can take that ride and go. Okay. That no be don't happen. And I know they blame the people that would have been did it because everybody get away for do things. So when you ask how we they manage, how we they see, what will they see, now done a division, make them places useful to the citizens and beneficial to the communities with the host them.
They take you to World Bank 2025 Integrated Management Effectiveness Assessment, IMET reports. It rates the OKNP to 43%, and the reasons for dropping this is lack of funding and lack of effective governmental leadership in this park. This not limits to the Outamba Klimi National Park, but we protected areas across the funding and government leadership. How will your leadership they manage some of them things are in protecting with protected areas?
Let me be blunt. Nobody will take you serious if you're not serious. Would I give you money without vision? NPA not get penny. I can tell you this. The only funding we me know that government subvention and what's EU give government as budget support. I don't know. But I know they blame people there. And I don't want to criticize who that they've been there. They get their own way of doing things. But if you want people, if I want you to take me serious, let me say be serious.
Is it that
I don't want to go into that, but now we get a vision. Now we get a strategic plan. I can sell that plan to you and tell you, look, fund NPA. This is what NPA want to do in the next 5 years. This is what NPA want to do in Otamba Kilimi. This is what NPA want to do at Luma Park. This is what NPA. Then you can choose what you want to invest in. But you don't go just come because Saloon government don't say park day, then you put money there.
What is the vision for them park here across?
I just explain one to you. Okay, make a twist and to the other one very easy. I want, when I sit down, I think. I want to see somebody in the morning, he wake up in free time, climb the highest peak, Sugarloaf. You tin up there, you wash the entire Freetown and see what you want to see and get the air. And then you can't done, you able to go right and take boats and go to Banana Island and see the fish then and the thing then. That is a park.
Okay.
Now that's not the vision. Let this area be useful. Can we make, you don't go to Guma, my brother, when you sit on up, you wash even the dam, the feeling where you get a great. Can we market that? Can we improve on that? Can we make this park useful to the citizen? Can we make, we gonna make citizens see them places and ask place for themselves. Right. But as it is, all they see, not just grass did it, trees and no real connection with people.
Okay.
So what's the current vision now for make them places useful to citizens. So we, the citizens, will benefit directly from it.
All right. Continue for the way to inside the program. My name is Sheikh Ahmed Tunis, Executive Director, NPAA. We look at with 4 sets of messages. This one from Mohamed Mansari say the best minister of Bio's government is Mohamed Rahman Swari.
Ibrahim Sisse on our Facebook page, he say from information to labor, Honorable Mohamed Swari stewardship shows that the right leader can turn challenges into opportunities. While some appointees in the Power administration struggle to match their responsibilities, he largely made difficult tasks a pathway for improvement. Now at Foreign Affairs, the critical questions are, can he strengthen economic diplomacy, better protect and support Sierra Leoneans abroad and build partnerships that deliver real national benefit? What immediate vision will he bring to these long-standing challenges? The ministry has a new steward. The nation now awaits measurable results. From Ibrahim Sisse on our Facebook page.
This one from Brahma, I say, Mr. Tunis, can you please update listeners what the status of the different parks in Sierra Leone? Parks, the status.
This one from Alpheus Bobson Kebi, he said, Mr. Minister, what are the documents involved in to register a travel agency here in Sierra Leone? Reason being that intend to embark on such activities.
This one from Brahma Eric Mansari, he said, good morning, Radio Democracy. I am from Jendema border town between Sierra Leone and Liberia, Pujon district. So Bima Chiefdom. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Director of the National National Protected Area Authority, Alhaji Sheikh Ahmed Tunis, for doing the good work to protect the protected area for the betterment of Mama Saloon. May God continue to bless you for the good work. The sky is your limit. Keep on flying.
From Mariama Bangura, Facebook page, you say, good morning, Radio D. Mr. Minister, you are one of the most favored individuals under President Bio's government. Keep it up, sir, for your commitment.
This one from Brahma Ruling School, I say, whilst many appointed government officials forget their dutiful role for which they were appointed, Minister Radu Swari is one of the very few who cannot take the path because he believes in practical hands on work to open doors, not by following blindly. This is why he is the goat of President Bio's administration. He has been a supportive pillar in the construction of the government's transformational agenda. No doubt he is the longest serving minister. Best wishes, a commot from Brahma Rollins, Kurma Cemento.
Mr. Free Taylor Street, we say, Mr. Minister, please can you tell if SOS registered with Labour Ministry?
This one say, can you please explain to us what are some of the penalties if you find out that travel agency do not have the required qualification to do their work?
This one from Sake Commander. I say, congratulations, Mr. Minister, but it's if I can ask, how far now with the issue of Koidu Limited with regards to the workers and of benefit and backlog, please?
This one from Tunde Scott is say, Minister Rado Sware biggest challenge will be the Jos Umar Sharif scandal, which has been going on for more than years now. Pressure is mounting locally and internationally. The embarrassment we face as a nation is staggering. I will like to know what will be his approach towards these issues. Alex John Toronka, I say, correct, Honorable Minister, he has been one of the brains behind President Bio's government. Congratulations. This one say, Mr. Tunis, what is the reason for you to start demolish people houses at Aberdeen Creek and left out some hotels that have already encroached into the protected area? Thomas Bokari said this executive director of NPA has significantly changed the negative narrative of this institution just within 7 months of his stewardship. This one from Ibrahim says, Honorable Sware, you have defended the SFPP from campaign trail into governance. Now at Foreign Affairs, the real test begin. How will you use the same campaign language and conviction to rebuild Sierra Leone international image, particularly on the drug-related concern affecting our reputation? If your words once promised change, can those same words now become diplomatic action? As the saying goes, whoever speak to bring change must continue speaking and act to make it happen. This one from Sabugo is a thank you, ED Tunis, for taking these bold steps to ensure the Sierra Leone River estuary, which the Aberdeen Creek Ramsar site is part of, now being regained from some of the Aberdeen community stakeholders who are in the habit of selling the creek to a huge chunk of cash. For each chunk of cash, NPAA must reclaim the Aberdeen Creek and for restoration and preservation. Thank you, Executive Director of NPAA. This other one say, Mr. Rado is the mercy of Bio's government. His relationship with workers is admirable. Keep it up. You have a good heart. We come out from Mohammed. From Michael Monrovia, I say, thank you, Mr. Raman Sware, for your service in the Ministry of Labour. You brought so many policies that benefit the country and its people. For example, the 2023 Labour Act, the compulsory payment of NACIT for foreigners, the increase of new minimum wage, etc. I have witnessed meeting with first held at Racing Blue and in your office, which you once called employer, into a meeting. Your presentation and your vibrant director of labor by then, who now acts in the capacity of commissioner of labor, was very good. I have no doubt in your leadership. Once again, congratulations from Michael Monrovia. The last one I will take because of time. This one say the problem with President Bio's ministers, they have a lot of ego and some too big man. Most of them need to learn from Mohammed Raman Sware. Is a down-to-earth minister, not a pick. Alright, from the messages then they will take a short music break. When we come, with two studio guests, them go respond to some of the messages them we can inside.
This time we come to this alone. So we know it's not the team, the man then fits come together. Cause no other person who can for make salon pass we. Listen to the lyrics, the message, learn some lesson and get some blessing. Go to altar we for Yegi, then they shoot and they loot. The man they don't die, or them picking they cry. The problem just a pile, nobody know the smile. And they cause it trouble, just a double. People they grumble, say they not go able, because it no stable. Waiting for do. Now for stop the threats, make use of waiting we get. Forgive and forget. Those well a bit of medicine, so we go well. With God your blessings, alone go well. That's in the work go day, and then go they pay. Then big business man go come, so we say we come. Book man go call it tool, picking go to school. We go travel up and down, let's go plenty in our tongue. They want to sing or play, but said we go get small. This total lie, we go try templify, but first let we thank God for this one. What? Salome, Salome, Salome. gangster them. You know, them man they left for sleep. Now begin creep. Yeah. You know, man they feel pain and strain. But I believe in the end, we must get gain. If we listen to the lesson, we'll get some blessing. Now we all the big God for this one word. And now this way, if we say we go get one word, let we left Akata and Falamakata. Stop the badat and Kungusa. Now by the way, they all them bad news is scatter. So man, they still fool, but all way them go school. You go so they can, so you talk this and talk that he put for me. They just they take. You think you really wanna, so man can go na corner and make him member. Who say this thing go do? All man look corrupt, even speaking we just born. People they go up and down at the tongue. Waiting they cause that, now the feds. So mommy and daddy, let we come together for this one word.
Salon Milan, Salon Milan, Salon now we on. Salon for me, Salon for you. Salon.
They continue with that na Salon Milan by Cool Donkey from the Paradise family. The program na Good Morning Salon will come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And we will bring the program to you this morning. My name is Usman Kamara.
And Musa Kamara, in case you just didn't, we get the Minister Outgoing Labor and Incoming Foreign Affairs, and also the Executive Director, National Protected Area Authority. Mohammed Rahman Swari, a lot of messages that come for you, and you can respond to the messages there so with regards. But for me, I want to make you start with the issue of Koedu Limited, where somebody asked how far with that.
Yeah, so Koedu Limited situation, not a difficult one. Now because we will not be known to enforce the law there, principally Nayengetu to Koedu. The Employment Act clearly make provision, section 19, they make provision say every employer for accrue and put na a separate end of service benefit account. So one, you for set up every employer, including 98 for example, they for set up an end of service benefits account for owner. So every month, what they do, they put on there. Yeah. So when you're ready for go, they not for be nobody not for crash head. They not set aside. So that for be a dedicated end of service benefits account where they for put it. So you know go say business bad this month, something they did already. They're not a part of the operating capital. Yeah. That did not happen in Koedu in case. Say we get the labor dispute will lead to that. Engagements are not begin very recently. There has been a proposal. Somebody want for buy over Koedu, and negotiations go on. So part of the negotiations now, the payment of the end of service benefits for affected employees were due. Yeah. So various efforts they go on for make sure say that is done, and the AG now in the lead on that one, and the ministry they not reach out to we follow play your own part. Yeah, so that's ongoing. Another I go say at this point, yeah, okay. Because the president very very clear. Every Sierra Leonean employee in labor and employment rights for be fully protected, and entitlement to end of service benefit now one of them. Yeah.
Now, how much people are affected? Who we talk about?
About 1,000 people. About 1,000 people. Yeah. Okay. So that's it for Koedu. I want for tell thank you to the various texters then. We express very kind sentiments about me. I'm very humbled by them comments in there. I mean, you come to national service, not because now you said the book pass all man. It's a privilege. Now grace God give you, let you serve. So I pray for same grace in my new role, for continue for service alone to the best of my knowledge and ability. People that not ask me my foreign policy vision. Foreign policy vision really in section 10.6 of the 1991 Constitution. Now they lay out. So the president gets a vision for the foreign policy. So me and the vision are the carry out. Yes. So are the big family and then patient me. Next time I go really, probably now moments I go take. I will talk to now. I will not bring other person I get studio that day exclusively like espouse on His Excellency's foreign policy vision we can implement, and how Mr. Gwebo complements and take to the next higher level. But one thing is sure, the protection of Sierra Leoneans abroad is going to be at the heart and center of it. Economic diplomacy is very key. I mean, now vision now one day for foreign policy thing. At the all man they say travel agency. Not a travel agency. We know they manage travel agencies. We manage the recruitment agencies, not the Ministry of Labor. Recruitment agencies. Now they're in the business of, hiring people for employment abroad or for every local recruitment, local hires. So that one in something that somebody they ask, what are the conditions and the criteria for register a recruitment agency? Well, I want to refer that person to the Ministry of Labor. But basically, if you get an office space with paid staff, there is some money we then call shorty money or something we for keep in a bank in case people then for return for some reason if we able to buy them ticket let you bring them back. Yeah. Since then the way requirements and then the law. Yeah, so I got encourage that person like the Ministry of Labor. If SOS is registered, yes, SOS registered, now registered recruitment company. Yes, I think so. Now some of that I remember protection of end of service benefits. Of course, I mean now one serious thing now we think about even last week or 2 weeks ago we met with the central bank and CEOs of commercial banks. We raise this issue. We want let people them with the employment, let the end of service benefits them be protected, right? Let Kwedo experience not happen to them. Right. Let Kumio experience not happen to them. We don't get way to call experience let not happen to them. We don't see many of the instances in the. Of course, we get concerns about recruitment agencies hiring people for institutions. The concern recruitment agencies, private recruitment agencies, are very legitimate thing. We don't even sign up to that in the ILO. What do not like? Then they take most of the money. They left very little money for the people that already do the job. But we don't engage. We don't engage with the banks then. We don't engage even with the recruitment agencies then. We want for discuss, law, agree, win-win outcome, so that then people themselves they do the heavy lifting, go able to benefit from then sweat.
We come back to you, Minister Raman Swari. We come to the Executive Director, National Protected Area Authority, with a message from Ibrahim Musa Kamara. He say, good morning, Sierra Leone. The Executive Director of National Protected Area Authority, NPAA, try address the welfare of the officials. Them very poor, not to be compared to any government institutions in Sierra Leone. Up to now, rangers are paid less than a minimum wage in the country. We can respond to messages them, and starting with this one we are just with regards to the welfare of you ranger them.
When you work with people with and they pay them that low, they're heartbroken. Ranger then they pay them very, very low.
Below the minimum wage?
Now America usually when you don't want to complicate things, you say I play the fifth.
So that means you agree to the message.
So what we don't do, we don't engage Ministry of Finance. We did discuss how for increase the service, not to just the payment. These people they under rain, under sun, then they fight fire, dry season. You see fire and them mountain there. And then man they go up there for go hotter. This rainy season, you see the whole armor. Then they knock concrete them. We know to the inputs. So not to just this is not a minimum wage discussion. It go above that for me. And sitting at the radio station, forget our discussion, I think will take away how important it is, because somebody else who can read into it, waiting not they into it. But now something, each ranger, each game guard know from the day where I start my foot to last Friday, I did do my best for change that. And I will ensure things go improve. Not to buy me power, but government all responsibility to all of us who they work for government for let it do. But then, as you said this question, Chin is just in an NPA for 6 months. This thing done did it for 2012, where NPA start. Chin is just come 2012. Chin is just come 6 months ago. And Chin is can meet all of the things. So I did take me time for cut the beat.
You'd assure them say now you leadership go solve some of the challenges because you see them not only salary, but even you see them they outwear them, boots worn out, even the uniform faded.
I will tell you, say, with the meager they get, if you call any ranger, I will tell you, say, now this past 6 months better than any other time where you don't did it.
Okay.
You can call.
Increase the salary?
Again, I don't want to go into the little bits what we did do because something done did that NPA begin work from 2014. I just can't 6 months. I know they able to solve all the problems. I know one can sit down and discuss problem because it probably not be there. They not be forever take me there. Now solution I discuss. This best solution to the issue. Now we in Ministry of Labor. We and Ministry of Finance sit down, we discuss it, and we are in that process. So, and the people in where they work with knows that I'm doing that.
Okay. Well, continue for stay with me, sir. The program Good Morning Saloon. Will they go for Wakabot who can join with studio guest today?
Another morning again. Ate Monday, Ate Monday. Ate this weekend in no sweet for 1 kobo. Edsa, it's unu I don't know if na evil spirit or unu day for disturb people happiness. Kalsinke Road, Lane, down to the field area. People get problem from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, up till now unu not fix. Why unu wicked sober? Just because these 3 people not get their money for give unu left am. No to transform a bono, na pole problem. Unu make people they sleep and that. Light day upside and light not the downside. Unu come, unu watch am, unu left am, unu go. Just because they not put for una. Mr. Grant, it's Alex say you never control this you baba them. Wallahi, people they do business. Some of them people yeah them business don't begin the rotting, begin the pull sense mind just because of unu. Pasmak no fine bo. Let unu no go make and today. Now the wait unu. And two no like put and two no like the osusu business. Osusu go against una mind. Talk and go talk aka. Chairman Bati of PPSA. Anytime we talk, na breaking news. Why he say now na go na go pick the flag bearer or that's fantastic, bombastic. What is going on, man? But this my English life, American life. I don't know what is the problem. Is it that not talking, not a bit talk, or you did one by wifu? How you go talk then day? So now this one no plan. Now I make that it say this country, this 2028 election, but come and get for proof before the election is done. Aditya Mambati, you chap mine. The problem with you so emotional. You so emotional. As you should boku people them, you do overlap mine. Aditya Mambati, you get kidney mine. Where you talk there now, what the other video there? If it's man there, who that politics play no Aditya Mambati. Yourself, if you not say, you not a bit talk, go they write this bit leprosy talk for you. Because any way talk, you the chap no more. I want to inform the general public say 981.1 Radio Democracy. Right, formally to daddy, they complain say people then they, where they owe the institution, they no one pay them. That's wow. I wish, they part of 98.1 Radio Democracy. Some of them money the way institution get for pay. And you go to the institution and set confusion with bout. Leon Mango police we cut business kind sign now. Uno go pay the money. What kind of a trick this bout? The people that say they don't be unu for how much year, for how much month uno no and pay them but you are big. Ate Mr. Radi, how you do? Undisputed minister. Rado, you get quality mind. You don't set record. But anyway, I just want to tell you, say, this BNCM, that ministry, the way I tell you, say, chonko, boku de bako, because that video don't come on. I'm not too, but I know tell you, I'm always skillful, I know tell you go do your best. PPNA. It's you no problem at this country, Uno they target poor people. Don't no left some of the people that will get money. Uno they go broke people, they also outside people that don't bill. Why uno no they go na Aberdeen, then Lantlick Hotel, then Sierra Hotel, go behind there. They all long go inside the water. Wami Baba they tell me say they even get I don't know if na network tower. It dey near the water inside the water dey. Uno no dey go broke there. It Alex say that institution dey na institution broke. But anyway, until you just come, I just want to tell you say the way you don't begin to take things. It Alex say get for money you. Me na the honorable Piki Wakabot.
Mohammed Rahman Swari try for left wing at the studio now. This one we are go take now from Mystic Nadwazak. He say in as much as NPA has regained the Aberdeen Creek, monitoring and enforcement have been a major challenge affecting many institutions in Sierra Leone. The demolitions may have been carried out today, but without sustained monitoring, by next year we may see massive structure emerging again at the same location. Individuals will show you authentic documentation. Prevention and continuous monitoring are key. Demolition alone is not enough.
This one from Mohammed, he say, Mr. Minister, what the relationship between Sierra Leone and the American government? It seems as if things are not going well.
Ibrahim Sise say, Honorable Mohammed Rahman Sware, we will be patient with you, but you remember your BBC interview with Umaru Fofana when Francis Charles Magai was terminated. You said the termination was justified, while we are still expecting the blueprint. Now that you are in a position as Foreign Affairs Minister to help shape the direction of governance, could you kindly highlight some of the visions and priorities you intend to pursue? We are listening. And yes, the patient is still loading. Ibrahim Sise, our Facebook page.
This one from Michael is saying, Mr. Minister, how do you plan to tackle some of the bad image that Sierra Leone has portrayed out there in terms of drug and other things?
Well, more messages them inside the program Good Morning Salon. This one from Brahima Rollins Koroma said decentralization of the labor office across the country is one such gain.
And this other one say, Minister Swari, since you came into the studio, I think here you talk about the Ministry of Foreign Affairs that you are in now. What's happened?
Okay. This from Amza Sherif. He said, Director Sheikh Tunis, please, I want to know if your directorate is responsible for the supervision of the Gula Rainforest Conservation and Management. I am from one of the 7 chiefdoms that form the Gula Rain National Park, but we have not seen you.
This one from we YouTube page from George. He say, has the NPAA done any AIA licensing on the protected areas enlisted, and if yes, what are the concerns?
More messages there. We don't understand on 0779819181. This one, good morning, democracy, Mr. Swari. You are the Messi in government. You've done well in all ministries you've served. God bless you. Amara Fama from Lungi.
This other one say, Mr. Minister, what are your plans for press attaché that are doing well internationally?
This one from Mariama Bangura. Say, please, Mr. Minister, I heard that the travel ban for 75 African countries have been lifted. Israelis allowed to apply for America visa and if scheduled for interview, as they going to be interviewed here in Sierra Leone. From that, the message then Usman. I don't know if you get more for Raman Soare. I see the try for left in the studio.
It's all about congratulations.
Okay.
Mr. Minister,
You can respond to the messages. Yes, I see the try for left.
Thank you. I really appreciate the commendations. It tell me say it's time for more work, and putting the best interest of a country forward. Even don't ask me, as I say, particularly, I said today I know they discuss foreign ministry. They asked me for my vision for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The vision, actually laid out, like I say, in section 10.6 of the 1991 Constitution. Apart from now on, the president as chief diplomat, they clearly define the foreign policy objective of the country and how it want for steer. So I'm a loyal disciple, I'm a loyal servant. Once we don't lead that one day out, be sure say I go can't sit down now, like I say, I go ask for exclusive moments. Not to say nothing not happen right now. A lot is going on, but I go count for take Sierra Leoneans along and brief on. Yeah. So today, like I say, not to foreign ministry day because part the flyer herself and say me stewardship and the Ministry of Labor. Yeah, and I can't talk about today. But I definitely appreciate your interest in my new role and within the division where I bring along. I want for a show and I say I go share that one day in short order. Somebody they say press attaches. The press attaches then now the Ministry of Information can appoint press attaches.
Say please ask Mr. Minister waiting now in plan for information attach them where they do well. We deserve for because post to other stations.
That is not the Ministry of Foreign Affairs role.
Okay.
Yeah, for post press attaches there. But if Nadana the interest, we can talk about that in the future. That one, really press attaches are recruited and posted by the Ministry of Information. It just happens, say, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they play host.
Okay. I see the left wing at the studio on labor issues. This one say good morning, Radio Democracy. Say please, say gentle group may don't pay all in workers of ask and please be aware of that.
Well, I know they are aware of every little thing, yeah. But once when I talk and I return to the officer, they remember that matter they cut up. Why so we incident there?
Yeah, the last time.
Yes, so
and they say now 2 months ago, they don't pay all the workers they're off. You get for they apply again
because I definitely go down and send me people then they I talk and a gentleman, a gentle in him, so a gentleman I be expecting for meeting employment obligations. So I'm pleased to note he did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plenty thank you for joining me this edition of the program. What we host you next, as you mentioned, we look at Salone foreign policies, we look at the embassies issues, we look at the visa issues. Yeah. By then, hopefully, you don't get enough information.
Yes, sir.
Plenty thank you for joining me this edition of the program, Mohamed Raman Soare, outgoing Minister for Labor and incoming Minister for Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, the left wing at the studio. We count to other studio guests from the environment, from the National Protected Area Authorities. A lot of messages for you. We can respond to the messages here and we come to the issue of the Aberdeen Creek.
First, I start with status of the parks. But who they measure how parks they do. One of the ways that for use satellites and the Ministry of Environment been to hire WFP for letting do that analysis. So if you remember this past dry season, Boku fire incident been there, and we put on a lot of effort for stop people in, for start for construct, for start for even put fire, outside fire they we hot them, fire them. We arrest people in for burn charcoal. We win over 57 cases in our courts. First time for NPA. And that result clearly show from the satellite image that 2025, the forest loss will be get, not increase in 2026. Almost all the parks in our Saloon, the 5 national parks in, make some gain because of that effort. Yes, areas in the where trouble been happen, like within Western area, Peninsula National Park, we lost almost about 700 plus hectares of land. Otamba Kilimi, we lost some 800 and something. But when you compare that to what done they happen over the years, there is a calm down where it happened. So we believe, say, the effort that we will make from January, a help. And I don't think that we will continue for do. So I hear people and say, nobody know the way a hate for broke place reach me. And because of that, I'm very careful before I broke any place. From where I begin work to this hour, I not broke one oath. Who say I not engage people. Who say I not talk to people. Now only 4 places Motaman they leave where we don't broke. The rest of the places in our construction where they come up. And then 4 places we need for broke them.
At the same
Then
abadi.
threaten that's in Tagukama. Then threaten water source. When you dey up here, what are they doing here? When in the supply a whole section of return. If you not take time where you pee, it go inside our water. Where you toilet, it go inside our water. Where you vomit, it go inside our water. And the filtration will they use for clean with water, now natural filtration. We need to put chemical on water. So there is all likelihood say that dirty way they put. And because una did the water they dry faster. Trust me, than a clear and present danger. So because of that, we asking people are engaging from April, May, June, July before we pull them out. They're not being supposed for the day. And people say we left hotels and we left big places in Aberdeen. But then same people they not talk through say all them zinc holes and wood and in Aberdeen will not touch one. They not talk that through there. You go to Aberdeen, you just see slum, it ain't intact. Why? Then at the same echo place, but most of them they live there. This is not rainy season. If I go touch them, all will go after me. So I make the correct decision. Say, look, let us map out, building the way they can use it. Because once they build, it become national. Oh, why they broke people's? 99.999 of what will break. Now construction will not reach war height.
All right. So in other words, the one that we did in that slum community in Aberdeen Creek, after the rain, so I get for broke them.
I'm very careful for me public policy, not to me a control public policy at the implementer. There's a bigger conversation. Why we allow people for staying at them places? And first, if we pull them out the care, then go second. So there's a lot of conversation where we not do it. But what me not go allow during me on tenure. Now for let somebody else after me can I say which is be denied and build anything there. Now that make I not touch any house. Now building the way they come up. And not only Aberdeen Creek. And I want you not journalism. I want to really be frank with this country. When we get them discussions, let me tell people the truth. They are not supposed to be building in there. then they destroy what they defend we all. Let we tell them the truth. Let we not listen to them cry. Because they're not being supposed to do it.
So what's in the interagency collaboration?
Great.
Because most of these people in the building, they show you documents.
That is not true. It's fake documents. I can tell you.
But it is signed.
Adikam.
Who said they get the fake documents from?
Aberdeen Creek. We sit down at the big public policy. Okay? I don't challenge them. My office is stone throw to Aberdeen Creek. Let one person come with a paper, authentic paper, from Ministry of Land or from Tourist Board, saying I didn't give me. 6 months, nobody no bring none. 6 months. I don't hold more than 7 meetings with these people.
Do they have building permit?
They don't get them. They don't get. Look, my brother, somebody, and I'm still challenging. I'm on national radio. At the challenge, let them bring one paper. Ain't no day. Nothing. Then just decide, say, I can do it. Let me do it above case. Now, 1994, government will make that area a tourist place. So that gives Tourist Board the authority for allocate places to hotels. Tourist Board didn't do that. By then I was just a kid. Okay? Tourist Board make them decisions then. And when I request from Tourist Board, let them give me the name of them places there and the allocation where they give. Then give me a. I get their allocations there. So now, some of them hotels there don't go beyond within Tourist Board give them. True.
Because I want to ask you, see the expansion from the back.
Let me give you the true story. Let's forget guessing. Because I not just wake up, boom, 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 let's go do this. No. Tourist Board give allocations. So I engage Tourist Board. Tourist Board give me the information. And then I go back to Tourist Board. But then people then don't go beyond these places. What do we do?
All the hotels them now, Aberdeen?
Some of them, not all of them. But some of them go beyond what originally then give them. Then do expansion. So that make I engage them. Now, then people hire Sierra Leoneans. Then people invest millions of leones. Why they don't do terrible things? The law therefore let them pay for the crime we them commit. I know they go back in time. If we say no broke all the hotel them, we didn't know what they come. Me man, you say go against me. Because when you want to go for relax, and then places and you they go. We not for don't allow them. For letting do them thing there. But if we allow them, let us take them to court, let them pay for them places.
So that for blame, is it Tourist Board?
Again, like I tell you, I'm not there for blaming predecessors. I'm there for take a responsibility, also I meet issues for correcting. Okay? If I meet, for example, if I sit down now, you don't go blame me because somebody don't do something at that place before I can do. You will never blame me for that. But you go blame me if I can now, then they build new one and not do anything. You go blame me for that. So me rule now for stop that. And the places where they broke, now Sierra Leoneans then, and then money, hard and money. So I'm very careful what they do. If really somebody get half paper, where they show me say yes, this is government gear, I stop.
But why una no the expansions the way the hotels and they do, una no stop that or broke up?
Okay.
Because then they do them at the Ramsar site.
At the camp. I think I don't answer that question, but make an answer it again. What do? We measure all these places. We then recover some of these places, replant some of them places in here, and restore.
Yeah, go ahead.
And restore the ecosystem. We then restore the ecosystem to what it been there or near to what it been there. But areas in there, because then degraded so badly, we're not able to restore them. So what's in get for happen to their areas? Tourist Board say, the areas that can be used for tourist attraction. Ministry of Land say the areas that can be used for this and that, not to NPAA rule down there. We own rule now for protect the person not build and restore. But if we don't meet, you don't build top. People then did it. We have to be very careful.
Okay. What's that the monitoring mechanism for CC? Decide the owner they broke now, they not can back.
Now, earlier we would get private discussion. We start for talk. People then say, somebody say, in the next year,
yes,
you see big house. No, it's not going to happen. In the next 3 months, hold me to this. Hold me to this. In the next 3 months, we begin plans. I don't know what's going to happen 2 years from now. I may not be there, but I left the vision. I left the way to go. What will they do? Will they recover? Remember, the mangrove. They grow a very condition, a soil condition. So right now, with the test and soil them, and see who's appropriate for replant and restore. Both the hydrology and the soil, we they do that, we they replant as much as we can. Who's we they stop? We they make them clear. You say where you pass, you they see and say this clear. We they pull them big bulldozers in there, where it would be very difficult for anybody for encroach again. Now, the other side we will not get for able to restore, not so with power. You get tourist board, you get Ministry of Land, you get Ministry of Environment. Now they you work down there. Me you work now for protect and restore.
Aye.
If I'm not able to restore, this place not clear again for mangrove, government make the decision.
Somebody say if you the place safe, and get bad name. Now you make you say. Somebody say if you want place safe, not forget bad name. For target them the hotels then they.
If I want place safe,
not forget bad name.
No, you see, no matter what I do, I get forget bad name. For broke somebody also it don't work for. That person they ever like me. Even though what he do, it know which himself say it wrong. If I go broke the hotels and where government don't give them document for, do you understand? Then he take me to court. NPA will likely lose that case. Now, the areas in where then encroach. If you go see some of them, they're able to restore nothing there. I want, please, journalists, go there, go look. If somebody don't go put big rock, stone, concrete, you understand? What's immediately able to again yonder? The only person who gets able to recover yonder are the court.
Okay. So
the court also can always advise we try negotiate and see the best. For demolish them places, you know how much it costs me?
How much?
A lot of money. How do we recover from that?
All right.
Maybe some of them find them who get for find them hotels can recover that money for restoration and do something else.
How soon we go begin see the find them?
Again, we will start restoration in the next 3 months.
Okay.
Restoration they begin. The fine NPA itself not a fine. We divide into two. You get conservation trust fund that then you work down the. We go case school to them and give them the fact, and we sit down and concentrate on protecting and restoring the ecosystem.
Plenty thank you for joining me inside the program this morning. In name Sheikh Ahmed Tunis, the Executive Director for the National Protected Area Authority, as we talk about the Aberdeen Creek and other preserve national park them across the country. And inside the program, we also get the Minister of International Cooperation, Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mohamed Rahman Swari, as we talk about waiting now some of in legacy the way he left at the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. Plenty thank you. Go on join me inside the program. When I go to the curtain door of the program, Good Morning Saloon, we come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Plenty thank you to producer Sapchi Kalon with support from Inokabia. Plenty thank you to DJ Kiman for technical support. Jaffa Man Davis make on a civil live on Facebook. So to meet another 10 minutes, Musman Kamara, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
And Musa Kamara, bye bye.